Welcome to Missed Apex podcast. It's really nice to see you all here. Thank you so much for coming. It's just amazing now that I can hit record in a shed or a fake shed and say, let's go go-karting, and a bunch of you turn up. People are coming back time after time. There are rivalries. The issue for me is the cars have become too big. And we talked about it before. They're too heavy, but they're also too long. The whole thing with Monaco is, the precision, and they know exactly every inch of the wheel.
Exactly. So I maintain if you had a barrier there on the exit of that corner, they would not be taking such liberties. There needs to be some kind of deterrent.
Thank you very much for joining us. Hopefully the kart sounds in the background and the ping pong in the background have enhanced that. Thank you for listening to Missed Apex podcast. Like and subscribe. Until I see you next, work hard, be kind, and have fun. This was Missed Apex podcast.
So we pick up this video at the start of the B final. The C finalists are just coming into the pits. I was able to qualify for the B final after having 2 good heats and 1 less so good heat.
I'm going to do slow motion video. I just want you guys all to cheer when I say go. 3, 2, 1, go!
The circuit at Brighton is perfectly suited for these karts, which are quite low power, but the circuit itself is quite twisty and turny. It features loads of undulations and even has a corkscrew where you go through a tunnel and then over a bridge. Here you can see the lineup. In pole position, Colin Ward, followed by Bruce Duncan, Peter Mason, Harvey Bradley Hole, Daniel Cullen, Brad Schooling, Nicholas Abbott, Peter Goodchild, Patrick McKegney, Alex Armstrong, Simon Dean, which is myself, Joe McGlatchy, and in 13th place, Nathan Higgins. Just pulling up to my position on the grid now. How this worked is that there was a rolling start once the chap at the front waves the yellow flag, and then we would crawl round to the start line where there's another fellow who waves a green flag, and then it's go. Keeping nice and tight, but unfortunately I didn't get my timing quite right, and you can see someone else fly down my inside here, so I've got my work cut out to protect the inside. Luckily I was able to outbrake him, and at this point I'm feeling very optimistic because the front of the field doesn't look too far away at all. Small opportunity to get up the inside. Unfortunately wasn't able to get through there, but I get a much better exit than this guy in front. Too good in fact, because I end up just tapping him, which kills my momentum. My ambition here was to protect the inside, but unfortunately I left the door open and old Pete was able to get through. And the problem with this corner is if you end up stuck on the outside, there's nothing you can do to get back. So I went a bit wider, looking to cut back and get between these 2 guys, but unfortunately the door shut on me and I had to settle in behind them. Just coming into a great part of the circuit now. You take this curb on the left, just touching the grass, and then go down under the tunnel looking for the manhole cover. I've got a better run than Pete here, so I force him out to the outside a little bit and slot in behind this guy here. Nice and close to the tyre wall, clip the curb here, and then come in nice and tight to the grass. But again, I leave the door open. I just haven't learnt my lesson, and once again I find myself on the outside, compromised for the next corner. Down the hill, looking for that curb on the left, brake on the bump, and then turn in by the tyre wall. Be as sure as possible to use all of the track, and and then again over the grass, feeling a bit like a lawnmower. Look for the manhole cover, go down, go under the tunnel, and then bring it out wide for a late apex. Then be sure to use all of the track on the way out. Looks like I'm clear behind, so for now I'm in hot pursuit of that group in front. So this is exactly what I'm looking for. They're starting to squabble up in front. I didn't have a great few laps, but now I'm ready to take advantage of these four slowing each other down. And I come through this corner in much better shape than they do. I'm going to brake nice and late into this chicane, and I make up a load of time, and now I'm right on the back of this bunch. Down the hill, take the curb, late on the brakes, go wide, and see what I can do for these guys as we come under the tunnel. Take the curb again, go a bit wider again, looking to cut open on the inside. So you can see there, using the 360 cam, that I was a little bit naughty with that guy and just shut the door on him so that he had to slow down, and now I'm on the back of these two. Again, they're squabbling and I'm able to slot through the inside, giving old Pete a taste of his own medicine off the back of that corner. And now I'm in hot pursuit once again of this guy in the purple bib. He gets a bit out of shape on that rumble strip, it really slows you down. I found that out in the heats. I'm just looking for him to make a few mistakes as we go through the lap. Yep, there's a mistake. He loses the back end, and in these karts, that kind of mistake really takes your momentum out of you. Didn't ever quite nail that corner. It was definitely the weakest part of the track for me, but I've still made up some time. We're getting closer and closer, looking for a place to set myself up for an overtake. Oh, he's made another mistake. He lost the back end again, and you can see that he's really lost his momentum. I've got really close to him now, so I'm gonna take that curb, stay wide. See, yeah, he's made another bit of a mistake there, so I'm still on his back, but he knows I'm gonna come on the inside, so he's blocking me. Smart guy. I get a bit of a better run into that corner, and now I'm quite close to him. Close enough to make a move. Not quite. I'm going to have to wait one more lap if I'm going to get him at that corner. Really close now, taking the curb on the inside, looking for the manhole cover, down into the dip, thinking about going on the inside, but he's covering me, so now I'm going to the left. A little bit of contact there, but we've slowed both of ourselves down, so we're going side by side into this corner. I don't fancy my chances. I'm going to let him go through, but I've slowed myself down. You can see someone on the left there trying to get through as well. I protect the inside, get in really close now. Behind me there's a few karts, so I've let them catch me up as well. Through the chicane, getting closer and closer. This time I think I'm going to fancy my chances, going down the hill, and I'm just going to send it on the inside. Through we go, bit of a love kiss there, and now I've got the open road ahead of me, looking forward to close down those karts that are in the front half of the pack. We're about halfway through the race now, so we're going to see how the rest of it unfolds. Just as we come through this complex onto the back straight, we get a bit of a glimpse of those guys in front, so you can see them there going through the chicane. And to be honest, we don't get that much closer to them again, so I'm just cut through these next few laps. We can see there's one in front, there's a few just coming through that hairpin now. And as we look ahead, they're just going into that chicane. One more lap. Yeah, I'm not really getting that much closer. They're just tantalizingly far away. I've left it too much to do with not enough time. All in all, not a bad final. If I'd have been able to qualify a few places higher up, maybe I'd have been in contention with that lead pack, but that is the price you pay for not having ideal performances in the heats. But all in all, it was a thoroughly great day, and I was really happy to have a good race with everyone else in the B final. Thank you to Spanners from Mr. Apex, and stay tuned to this video if you want to see some semi-professional go-karters spray some champagne over each other.
Out there, and we've seen some fantastic driving, but I have enjoyed spectating maybe more than I have driving today. It's been absolutely wonderful to see you all out there. We got to see today what is possible in a go-kart around this track. Your winner, Bradley Philpott. That's for extra. And where's Kurt? Has Kurt gone too far? Kurt, come here. Second place, Carl Power. And Brad Philpott, champagne!